good, Swaggy Nation, man? We are back, and as you can see, we are finally on some 2K20. It's about 4 months overdue. Finally got everything set up. Got everything kind of the way I wanted, I guess, for now. I know things will get better, recording-wise, quality-wise. The type of videos that I make. This is just a little introduction, really, to 2K on my channel. First 2K20 video, not first 2K video. I've got a handful of them from 2K17 or 18 or something like that. Those were just kind of getting my feet wet, really. Black Ops 3, you know, whenever I was kind of into it. But I'm a little bit more prepared now. So, you know, with that being said, we'll just kind of dive into it, I guess. This video really is kind of just my mindset and what I think about 2K20, how I feel about the game. I think it's a good game, man. A lot of people complain about it at the beginning because of the shooting or maybe the finishing, the timing layups, whatever you want to say, the defense maybe. I don't remember what it was like a few months ago. I was frustrated though when the game first came out. First few weeks, I had my build. This offensive threat who's a shooter, and on Park and Rec, I didn't have my badges, which I know is the culprit now in the future, but in the moment then I couldn't shoot, and it was frustrating because, like, I know my player can make the shots, this, that, and the other, but I didn't have the badges. So that's kind of frustrating in the sense of you kind of needed your badges in order to really utilize your player as well as you want them and as well as you know that they can produce. But that's part of the game. That's part of the grind. That's what we sign up for every year. So can't really complain about it too much. But the game, yeah, like, you know, the game is smooth, man. I enjoy it. I don't just play MyCareer, of course. I play Park and Rec. I only play MyCareer whenever I first make a build and badge grind, really, or if I'm bored, I don't have anything to do. Sometimes I get an itch for it, especially towards the beginning of the game, whenever nobody's really playing online because everybody's trying to get their badges and kind of figure out what player they want to make, because in the prelude you can make a player and kind of make something that you think you like and then use them, and it turns out that you don't really like them, so you make another character, and, you know, domino effect, and kind of a constant occurrence until you find that right player, unless you want to resort to YouTube, what I like to call cheese builds, but that's part of the community. I'm not going to say anything about that. You know, it's part of it, but I try to build a player in my own eyes and break down everything and kind of see, like, you know, do this and I want my player to do that, whatever. On this player that I have right here, this point guard, there are a few things that I wish I did different, because for some reason I made my close shot at 89. I don't really know what I was thinking there. So that was a lot of points that I could have used towards more finishing, more defending, but it is what it is. The way he plays, I like. He plays to my strengths, so I can't complain too much about that. It's a good build. I've got two other builds. One's a glass cleaning center, he's the same way. There's a couple of things that I wish I did a little bit different, but when I'm playing center, I don't typically look to score. I like to rebound and play make. So that's what I did. I did the defending, rebounding, playmaking pie chart. So kind of like a Jokic build, which if anybody knows me, knows that I'm a huge Jokic fan. So that's kind of what I was going for. He has more offense than my build does, but it's part of it. I can still score if I want to, but I can't like create my own offense, I guess. I mean, it is what it is, really. Like I said, there's always going to be some kind of tweak that you wish you could make to your player. At least for me and some other people, you know, most people that I play with, they're like, yeah, I wish I did this or I wish I did that. But it's part of it. That's kind of the beauty of the whole being able to create your own player and, you know, do what you want to do and make them how you want. So it's kind of the beauty in it. But 2K20 is a good game, man. I think they took a huge step from 19 to this year. Honestly, I really do, because there's a lot of freedom this year. I know it's still limited on what you can do when it comes to creating your player. There's still limits, because of course there has to be limits and there has to be restrictions on some kind of aspect. But overall, I mean, with the badge system, I think the badge system is incredible this year. The fact that the archetype system is still intact, but it's not how it was last year, because you could go through and you could see like what badges you would get: gold, Hall of Fame, silver, bronze, whatever. And the grind on badges, and to 99 actually, the grind overall last year was miserable. I feel like that was a huge complaint coming into this year. So 2K listened and made it to where you didn't have to do the things inside of the badge to get the badge. So if you want to go and get the difficult shot badge, all you have to do is shoot jump shots or whatever counts for shots. And if you want one-man fast break, which is downhill this year, all you have to do is like get assists, so anything playmaking related. Or if you want interceptor badge, all you have to do is just play defense. So I think that's really cool. I think that's really really creative and really innovative for 2K to do. Really impressive. I love the badge system. I love it this year. And then if you max out your badges, you can go through and just change the badges however you want, which I think that is super dope too. And then if you get a badge upgrade and you're still working on a player, once you get an upgrade, you can go through and change them there and then put the upgrade wherever you want, but you have to make sure that's what you actually want until you get another upgrade. But overall, I think it's dope. I really do. 2K took a huge step forward this year. Of course, people are going to complain, but that's every game, that's every year, that's always going to be around. There's always going to be complaints from somebody about something on the game, always. But I'm sure there's some kind of complaint for me. Can't really think of what it is right now. I do know, like, online play with lockdowns. I mean, it's hard for me to say that they're overpowered because they're defenders, like that's what they do. And creating a two-way sharp or like a two-way finisher or something. Or one thing that kills me actually now that I'm talking about this is glass cleaners that can shoot, which I do understand that you can accumulate the points however you want. Like, I do get that. But if he's dominating on the boards, that should mean his rebounding's, you know, a 90 something, and his defense is a 90. And I don't know, it's hard for me to complain because I know how open it is to create your player. But I just feel like personally it's so ridiculous if I'm playing a glass cleaning lockdown and I have to worry about him on the 3-point line, and he greens it consistently. I haven't seen it a lot. I've seen it, and it happens, and it's frustrating, but I mean, it's part of the game, I guess. Just have to deal with it. And sometimes I just feel like 2K just rewards some of the cheesiest people in the world. Fluke games, fluke wins, but it's all part of the game, you know. I'm not going to sit here and bash 2K in general. I feel like people exploit the system a little bit, and I feel like people find ways to become a god or unstoppable or a demigod, as they used to call them. So it's part of it, you know. I know how I play, and I know how my teams play, the people that I play with, and I know that if I have the right 5 or 4, including me, however you want to say that, I know I can beat just about anybody, really. That's just confidence right there. Because once you play with people on this game and you have basketball knowledge and you have 2K knowledge and you have chemistry, like, it goes a long way. It really does. Some people, I feel like their head gets big, but that's just my opinion. Chemistry and basketball knowledge is like so huge in this game, because if you know where people are going to be, you know whose players can do what, and you know what your player can do, and you know spots. It's a beautiful thing, man. As Mac Miller said, rest in peace, Mac Miller. He said, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But anyway, man, it's a quick little video. Hope y'all enjoyed the gameplay. I know it's just been playing. I still got to figure out kind of like a schedule, how many 2K videos I want to do a week. I want to start recording them more and putting them up. I hope to be playing with my friend Blum and Stig. We usually play rec with just us 3, and we play with randoms, 2 randoms, because typically we only need us 3. So hopefully I get that out for you guys to watch, and hopefully I can get this 2K stuff going, gameplay going, walk through, play through, whatever you want to call it. I'm not your typical YouTuber. I'm not going to sit here and ISO God and this, that, and the other, and cheese ball, and tell you to do this dribble move, and you know you'll do this and have this jump shot and you'll green it. No, nope. I play the game how I want to play it. I figure this shit out on my own, and the gameplay speaks for itself. And once I start recording online play, park, not necessarily. I probably will, but I just can't do park as much as I used to be able to. But rec, no doubt. I love rec. I will be starting the playoffs with this point guard. I have another player that I made, because this point guard is maxed out, and my center is maxed out. So there's no point in really. I mean, I'm sure I'll use them and play rec, but other guy, I might do like a badge grinder. I might do career with him or bring him out on rec or something. But with this point guard, I'll probably sim to the playoffs and start the playoff series. That's probably what I'll do. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, man, I'm excited to get started. Finally, 2K20, my career. Even though it's February, got a few months, but gotta start somewhere. Anyway, if you check this video out, man, I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Come back. Should have some more videos for you, man, and let's get this thing going, man. Swaggy Nation. Till next time, peace.